Hi guys, welcome back to the biggest agricultural platform known as Nduna Wengombe, which means headman of cattle. My name, of course, Mitchell Mutumba Simata, aka the headman of cattle. So today, on the 16th of May 2022, I put a poll out 6 days ago asking you guys to vote what should the next agricultural topic be on this platform of ours. I gave you guys the option between the Senopol breed of cattle, or you guys want to talk about future farming, which is, I should have said, smart farming. And most of you guys voted for future farming. 75% of the vote went to smart farming, and 25% of the vote went to Senopol cattle. So let's talk about smart farming, aka future farming. So the Internet of Things, which is IoT, has provided ways to improve nearly every industry imaginable. In agriculture, IoT has not only provided solutions to often time-consuming and tedious tasks, but is totally changing the way we think about agriculture. What exactly is smart farming? Here is a rundown of what smart farming is and how it is changing agriculture. What is smart farming? Smart farming refers to managing farms using modern information and communication technologies to increase the quantity and quality of products while optimizing the human labor requirements. Among the technologies available for present-day farmers are sensors, soil, water, light and humidity temperatures, and management. Software, specialized softwares, solutions that target specific farm types or applications such as IoT platforms, connectivity, cellular and LoRa, location and GPS satellite positioning, robotic autonomous tractor processing facilities, data analytics, monitoring the situation, analytic situation, data pipelines for downstream solutions. Armed with such tools, farmers can monitor field conditions and make strategic decisions for the whole farm or a single plant without even needing to step foot in the field. The driving force of smart farming is IoT, connecting machine and sensors integrated on farms to make farming processes and data-driven automated. IoT-based smart farming cycle. The core of IoT is the data you can draw from things and transmit over the internet. To optimize the farming process, IoT devices installed on a farm should collect and process data in repetitive cycle that enables farmers to react quickly to emerging issues and changes in ambiguous condition. Smart farming follows a cycle like this one: observation, diagnosis, decision, and action. IoT solution of agricultural problems. Many believe that IoT can add value to all areas of farming, from growing crops to forestry. While there are several ways that IoT can improve farming, two of the major ways IoT can revolutionize agriculture are precision farming and farming automation. Precision farming or precision agriculture is an umbrella concept of IoT-based approach that makes farming more controllable and accurate. In simple words, plant and cattle get precisely the treatment they need, determined by machines with superhuman accuracy. The biggest difference from the classic approach is that precision farming allows decisions to be made per square meter or even per plant or per animal rather than that of a field. But precisely measuring variations within a field, farmers can boost the effectiveness of pesticides and fertilizers or use them selectively. Precision livestock farming. As is the case of precision agriculture, smart agriculture techniques enable farmers able farmers better to monitor the needs of individual animals and to adjust their nutrition accordingly, therefore preventing disease and enhancing the herd health. Automation in smart greenhouse. Traditional greenhouse control the environmental parameters throughout a manual intervention or proportional control machines, which often result in production losses and energy loss and increase in run-up costs. Agricultural drones. Agriculture is one of the major verticals to incorporate both ground-based and aerial-based drones for crops, health assessment, irrigation, and crop monitoring, and crop spraying, plant soil, crop spraying and planting soil, and field analysis and other spheres. Since drones collect multispectral and thermal and visual imagery while flying, the data they gather provide the farmer with insight into a whole array of metrics. Plant health indicators, plant counting and yield production, and plant height and measurement, canopy cover and watering requirements. So that's what the future of farming would look like. Well, to most traditional farmers, it would mean that it brings an end to the old farm laborer. On a farm probably where you would hire, let's say, 10 farm laborers, with future farming and Internet of Things and automation and all these things coming in with using IoT, that it will bring water monitoring your drip irrigation in the fields to make sure that you're not utilizing too much water, putting sensors into the ground to make sure that the water is reaching the plant and is not being spread all over the field, causing water runoffs. All those things would mean that you'd start reducing your farm laborers, meaning you'll start reducing your workforce. You won't need any more very large workforce. As I said, probably having 10 farm workers, you might reduce it from 10 to probably 2 or 3, reducing your workforce, because now the machines are going to start taking over, the machines and the computers. Or what you can do is to integrate probably the farm laborers and the fourth industrial revolution. So that's what future farming would look like, because I know people always talk about precision farming. What is precision farming? Precision farming makes sure that the error for mistakes is reduced. And when you do your agricultural practices, whether it's livestock, as it mentioned, your animals get the right type of licks, the right nutrition requirements and so forth. Whether it's planting, your plants are given the right type of manure and are watered at the right time when they're showing stress. So that's what precision farming would be. And also meaning that when you're planting in a field and you want to plow in a circular manner, or you want to plow in a square manner or a rectangular manner, your machines, your trucks, you already pre-plot the method they're going to do their planting of the apples, crops, or whatever it is, whether it's maize or whether it's a fruit or vegetable. By pre-plotting this, your tractor is going to follow that drawing that you did, the plotting that you did. It's going to plow in that same manner, in the precise way that you want it. And if you enter information like you probably want the plants a distance of, let's say, 2 centimeters apart, your tractor will be able to keep whatever the seeds planting them at a distance of 2 centimeters apart in the rows. So that's what it's going to start looking like, and that's what the future of agriculture will start looking like. That's what the future farm would look like. More automation, more machines. I have seen some farms in South Africa and also in the United States and also in Europe. They've already started deploying automated, meaning driverless tractors. They do the driving and the plowing and the planting. All they need is, of course, I've seen some that have solar panels on them. All they need is the Internet of Things, meaning connectivity needs to be a big thing. But how do I see this thing happening in a country like Namibia? We will first have to fix our connectivity in situations such as more cell phone towers being erected, more cell phone towers being erected, more network in more areas where there isn't, and also bringing things such as the internet, data, whether it's 5G or telecoms, Fritzbox. We would need this because these things would have to utilize the cellular network or the Wi-Fi network to be able to communicate with each other. As the information said, you could be sitting in Windhoek and you could monitor the planting of your crops in the north, or you could be sitting in Windhoek or in Swakopmund and you could be monitoring the feeding of your cattle on your cell phone to make sure that your animals are getting the right nutritional needs. And it would cut out the human error where sometimes you tell your farm worker, these pigs only have to get this type of feed, but he ends up giving them the wrong feed. This at least could make you keep an eye on it and at least be able to set the machineries and the equipment on the farm to say, these pigs are only being given pig grower feed to fatten them up and then to round them off. So that is what the Internet of Things could look like and what the future farm could look like. It would mean less labor on the farms, which means being a farm laborer might become a dead profession in the near future unless we're able to integrate it between the computer and the human and bring them together to be able to work together. So that's what the farm of the future would look like. Machineries, as it said, machineries to be able to monitor water if you are doing fish farming. Water sensors that make sure that your fish, the water level of a tank is kept at a certain level, the water is clean and still healthy, and it's not producing any toxins to kill your fish. So that's what the farm of the future would look like with all this technologies and information coming in. It means that the farm of the future, the farm of the next generation, the farm of 2030 would probably have to be technology savvy, be able to utilize a cell phone for more than just being able to make calls, but being able to do other things. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, I say bye for now.